Welcome to Pinkverse channel, where the heat of Indio meets the coolest collaboration of the decade under the neon glow. As Coachella 2026 kicks into high gear, the Empire Polo Club is buzzing with a legendary kind of electric energy. Rumors of a surprise appearance have been swirling since the gates opened, keeping every fan on the edge of their seats. The air is thick with anticipation as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in deep shades of violet. Everyone is waiting for that one moment that will define the festival, and the stage is finally perfectly set. Suddenly, the screen flickers to life with a familiar pink aesthetic that sends the massive crowd into a total frenzy. The iconic opening notes of APT ring out, instantly recognizable and sharper than ever before against the desert wind. From the shadows, Rose emerges, looking every bit the rock star in a custom leather ensemble that gleams under the lights. Her presence is commanding, a perfect blend of K-pop precision and raw, effortless cool that captures every single eye. The audience roars as she takes her place at the center, ready to turn the polo field into a house party. But she isn't alone tonight, as a second silhouette steps out from the wings with a signature strut and charm. Bruno Mars joins her, slinging an electric guitar over his shoulder with the grin of a man who owns the stage. The chemistry between them is immediate, a masterclass in musical synergy that feels like lightning caught in a bottle. As they trade verses, the power of their vocals fills the vast valley, proving exactly why this duo dominates the charts. It is a collision of two worlds, pop royalty and a global icon, creating a moment of pure, unadulterated magic. The stage design for this performance is a visual marvel, featuring giant neon structures that pulse to the heavy beat. Pyrotechnics flare up in sync with the chorus, illuminating the desert night with bursts of amber and bright crimson light. Rose moves with an infectious energy, her vocals soaring effortlessly over the driving bass and Bruno's intricate guitar riffs. Meanwhile, Bruno provides the soulful backbone, his ad-libs adding a layer of funk that makes it impossible not to dance. They aren't just performing a hit song, they are creating a cultural landmark right here in the California heat. Halfway through the set, the tempo shifts into a soulful breakdown that showcases the incredible range of Rosé's unique voice. The crowd falls into a respectful hush as she delivers a hauntingly beautiful bridge, her tone rich and full of emotion. Bruno watches with a look of genuine admiration, adding soft, melodic harmonies that elevate the performance to a spiritual level. It is a rare moment of intimacy in the middle of a massive festival, proving their versatility as true world-class artists. Then, without warning, the drums kick back in, and the energy explodes once again into a high-octane finale. The sea of light sticks and glowing phone screens stretches back for miles, waving in perfect unison to the rhythmic, catchy beat. You can feel the vibration of thousands of feet jumping together, shaking the very ground beneath the iconic Coachella Ferris wheel. Rose and Bruno are clearly having the time of their lives, laughing and interacting with the front row between lines. Their joy is contagious, turning the high-stakes headlining slot into a celebration of friendship and the universal power of music. This isn't just a concert, it's a shared experience that will be talked about for many years to come. As the final chords of APT ring out, the duo stands side by side, soaking in the deafening, well-deserved applause. Sweat glistens on their brows under the spotlights, a testament to the high-energy workout they just gave the entire valley. Rose gives a playful shout-out to her fans, her voice filled with gratitude for this historic moment on the stage. Bruno tips his hat to the crowd, flashing that million-dollar smile that has charmed audiences across every corner of the globe. They exit the stage as they entered, together, triumphant, and leaving the world wanting so much more of this duo. Social media is already exploding with clips of the performance, with RoséChella trending worldwide within minutes of the very first note. Fans are dissecting every outfit detail, every vocal run, and the undeniable big sibling energy between these two musical titans. It's clear that their collaboration has transcended the studio, becoming a living, breathing phenomenon that defines the sound of 2026. The desert may be hot, but nothing compares to the fire these two just started on the main Coachella stage. This performance has officially set the bar impossibly high for every other artist scheduled to perform this weekend. Behind the scenes, the story of how this legendary Coachella moment came together is just as fascinating as the show. After their record-breaking run at the Grammys, both artists knew they had to bring something even bigger to the desert. They spent weeks rehearsing in secret, perfecting the arrangements to ensure the live version of their hits felt fresh and grand. Rosé's vision for the aesthetic and Bruno's expertise in live instrumentation proved to be the ultimate winning combination for fans. The result was a seamless, high-production spectacle that felt both meticulously planned and wonderfully spontaneous at the same time. As the night continues, the APT fever shows no signs of slowing down at the various afterparties across the Indio area. Neon signs shaped like the song's title light up the VIP lounges, where the elite of the industry gather. Everyone is talking about the Rosé and Bruno effect, marveling at how they bridged the gap between different musical genres. They have proven that great music knows no boundaries, especially when delivered with such high levels of charisma and talent. Coachella 2026 will forever be remembered as the year the desert was conquered by a girl and a guitar. Looking ahead, this performance marks a new chapter for Rosé, as she continues to redefine what it means to be a soloist. Standing tall next to a legend like Bruno Mars, she has cemented her status as a formidable force in the West. For Bruno, it's another jewel in his crown, showing his ability to stay relevant and exciting by collaborating with top talent. Together, they have created a blueprint for the future of global pop collaborations that other artists will surely follow. The impact of this single night will be felt in the charts and festival lineups for seasons to come. The visual impact of the performance was also bolstered by a fleet of synchronized drones that formed patterns in the sky. High above the stage, the drones created the APT logo and silhouettes of the two artists dancing in the starlight. It was a technological marvel that added a futuristic layer to the classic rock and roll energy happening down on the stage. Fans looked up in awe as the sky itself became a canvas for the most anticipated set of the weekend. It was the perfect fusion of tradition and innovation, mirroring the careers of both Rosé and Bruno Mars themselves. Even the fashion critics are losing their minds over the effortless cool that both artists brought to the Coachella desert. Rosé's outfit was a masterclass in rocker-chic, featuring vintage textures mixed with modern high-fashion silhouettes that moved beautifully as she danced. Bruno's look was classic yet elevated, a nod to the greats of the past with a vibrant modern-day twist. Their styles complemented each other perfectly, creating a cohesive visual identity that felt authentic to both of their unique artistic personas. They didn't just sound like stars, they looked like the biggest icons on the planet during every single second. The setlist didn't just stop at their main hit. They surprised everyone with a medley of their biggest solo career successes. Hearing Bruno's soulful classics blended with Rosé's emotional pop anthems created a sonic journey that few fans expected to hear tonight. The transitions were seamless, showing the deep musical respect they have for each other's extensive and impressive bodies of work. Each song felt like a gift to the fans who had traveled from all over the world to see them. It was a comprehensive showcase of their artistry, proving they are much more than just a viral trend. As the dust settles on the first weekend, the Rosé and Bruno set is being hailed as an all-time Coachella classic. It joins the ranks of the most iconic performances in the festival's 25-year history, alongside the greatest legends of music. Critics are praising the live vocals, noting that neither artist missed a single beat despite the intense heat and wind. The chemistry they share is being described as electric, a rare find in a world of often manufactured pop pairings. They have set a standard for live performance that will be the talk of the industry for months. The energy in the campgrounds after the show was nothing short of a massive, spontaneous festival-wide sing-along of their catchy hits. Strangers became friends as they hummed the melody of APT, while walking back to their tents under the bright desert stars. This is the true magic of Coachella, the way a single performance can unite tens of thousands of people in joy. Rosé and Bruno didn't just play music, they created a core memory for every person lucky enough to be there. Their influence was visible everywhere, from the fashion choices to the upbeat mood of the entire festival crowd. Even the live stream viewers at home felt the intensity of the performance, with record-breaking numbers tuning in from every single continent. The YouTube comments section was a blur of flags and heart emojis, a digital testament to their truly global appeal. Fans from Seoul to Sao Paulo watched in real time, feeling the heat of the desert through their screens as they cheered. It was a moment of global unity, driven by the talent of a New Zealand-born Korean star and a Hawaiian legend. The power of their music reached far beyond the physical fences of the Empire Polo Club tonight. As we look toward the second weekend of Coachella 2026, the question on everyone's mind is how they could possibly top this. Many are hoping for even more surprises, perhaps a look at a new unreleased track the two have teased. The momentum they have built is unstoppable, fueling ticket sales and interest for the remainder of the busy festival season. Rosé and Bruno Mars have officially become the IT duo of the year, a title they earned through hard work. Their story is one of mutual respect, creative freedom, and the simple joy of making music that people love. The legacy of this performance will undoubtedly influence Rosé's upcoming solo tour dates, which are already selling out in record time. Seeing her command a stage of this magnitude has given fans even more reason to support her journey as a solo artist. Bruno, too, seems energized by the collaboration, bringing a fresh spark to his own romantic tour dates across the country. They have found a magic formula that works, proving that when two great artists truly click, the results are legendary. The desert will eventually cool down, but the fire they started tonight will burn on for a long time. So as the lights finally go down on the Coachella stage, we are left with the echoes of a perfect night. Rosé and Bruno Mars didn't just meet expectations, they shattered them and built something entirely new and exciting in their place. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the most iconic performance of Coachella 2026 so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on your favorite artists and the biggest music events. Until next time, keep the music loud and the APT vibes going as we celebrate this incredible duo.